Hey TCPS friends, since this week is Earth Day, we're going to be celebrating by making a crown of grass. So this project is intended for kindergarten through 2nd grade, but anybody is welcome to follow along. You will need a piece of green construction paper. If you do not have green paper, you are more than welcome to use white paper and then just color it in green. You will also need a sheet of white paper, scissors, a pencil, and tape, a stapler with your parents' help, or glue, just something to attach everything all together. To start, you will want your green piece of paper or your white piece of paper that you have colored green to be up and down, tall and skinny, vertical. Then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut along the center. If you are having a hard time following the center, take your paper and fold it over so it looks like a hot dog, and then open it back up, and that's your center line that you can cut. Now from here, you're going to take your two ends of your green piece of paper and you're going to tape, glue, or staple with your parents' help together. Whatever you have at your home to attach, you can use to attach. I've got some double-sided tape here, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, now my two pieces are attached together, and I'm going to move on to making the grass. So grass is a bunch of tiny blades of grass that kind of look like triangles. So with a pencil, you are going to lightly draw from one end all the way down to the other little triangles. Now your triangles are going to be upside down, and you want your triangles to be different heights, because some of your blades of grass are going to be long and then some of them are going to be really short. The only thing you need to be careful about is never bring your triangle all the way down to the bottom of your line, because if you do, when you go to start cutting, you're going to cut off that part. So always make sure you leave at least a fingertip between the bottom of your paper and your blade of grass. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my whole sheet with upside down triangles, making sure not to touch the bottom. Now that my triangles are cut out, I'm going to begin cutting my paper. Make sure that you are cutting with the small indentations closest to you. That way you're left with one big strip of your grass, because you didn't want to get too far down because you don't want your crown to rip. But if it does happen to rip, that is a-okay, because you can just get a new piece of paper and try it again. Now that my grass is cut, I'm gonna start adding some fun things to the grass. So think of what kinds of things you find when you're looking in the grass. Do you find worms or ladybugs, or do you find caterpillars right now, or some flowers, or a spider, or bees flying around? So go ahead and think of what kinds of things you find when you're looking in the grass, and then add them to your grass piece. So you can either add them by drawing in pencil on your grass and coloring that in, going ahead and using a crayon or a marker, just write on your grass, or you can use a white sheet of paper, draw your grass creatures, color them, cut them out, and glue them on. So whatever you would like to do, you can go ahead and do that. I think I'm just going to draw straight on my grass the little creatures and things I want to add, and then color it in. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Once you have added all of the creatures and flowers and things you would like to your grass, you're going to go ahead and take your tape, glue, or stapler with the help of an adult, whatever you have to attach, and you're going to put it on one end of your grass crown, and then you're going to take your other end and attach the two together. Now this is the perfect size for my head, so I'm going to put it right on the edge right there and attach it. And voila! Now we have our Earth Day crown. I would love to see what you guys have created, so ask your parents to take a picture of it and feel free to send it to me. Happy Earth Day!